Here's a hard truth, a truth that many people avoid facing. Most people will never be wealthy. They'll struggle with finances their entire lives. And it's not because they don't earn enough, because many people earn very good salaries, but because they consistently spend on the wrong things, prioritizing short-term gratification over long-term financial health. They buy liabilities, things that seem appealing on the surface, things that drain money every single month, like a slow leak in a tire. This is the million-dollar mistake, a mistake that compounds over time, costing you far more than you realize. It's buying what feels good now, giving in to impulse and immediate desires but costs you for years, creating a long-term financial burden. Think about your last big purchase, really reflect on it. Was it a car with its monthly payments and insurance costs? A phone with its expensive plan and constant upgrades? Or maybe a gadget, something that quickly lost its appeal? It felt great in the moment. That initial rush of excitement was undeniable, but what came next, after the initial excitement faded? Bills, piling up month after month, unexpected fees and hidden charges and more spending, just to maintain that initial purchase. These purchases don't make you richer. They actively diminish your wealth. They keep you stuck in a cycle of debt and financial insecurity. Modern culture relentlessly pushes us, bombarding us with messages to buy things that rapidly lose value, becoming obsolete almost as soon as we buy them, and create new expenses, adding to our already mounting financial burden. Social media and advertising constantly reinforce this behavior, making it seem normal, a perfectly acceptable way to live, even necessary, a must-have item that everyone else seems to have, to keep up with the Joneses, to maintain a certain social status. But this cycle is a trap, a carefully constructed system designed to keep you spending, keeping you on a treadmill, running faster and faster but never getting ahead, of earning and spending, living paycheck to paycheck with nothing left over. Friends and family may unknowingly encourage it, reinforcing these spending habits, but they're often simply repeating the same financial mistakes, the same errors that have kept them from achieving financial freedom. So what's the first step to freedom, to breaking free from this cycle? It's to recognize this pattern, to become aware of your spending habits. See these purchases for what they truly are. Not as necessities or rewards, but as financial anchors, weighing you down and preventing you from reaching your goals. Break the cycle of mindless spending by questioning every must-have item before you buy it. Ask yourself a simple but powerful question. Does this purchase put money in my pocket, generating income or increasing my assets, or does it take money out, creating an expense or liability? Most people never even bother to ask this fundamental question, and that's precisely why they stay stuck in the same financial rut year after year. If you truly want to build wealth and achieve financial independence, you have to see through the illusion of consumerism and instant gratification. Don't let liabilities hold you back, preventing you from investing in your future, from reaching your goals and living the life you truly desire. The choice to break free starts with awareness, with a conscious decision to take control of your finances. Why do we keep buying liabilities? Because it feels good. Instant gratification is powerful. Our brains crave quick rewards and spending delivers that rush. Social pressure makes it worse. We compare ourselves to friends, influencers, and strangers online. The urge to keep up is stronger than ever. Most of us never learned about assets and liabilities in school. We're easy targets for marketing that sells status, not value. Companies spend billions convincing us their products will make us happy. Without financial education, it's hard to resist. We end up spending to fit in, not to get ahead. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking free. Let's talk about a fundamental principle, a cornerstone of financial literacy. Here's arguably the most important rule, the golden rule if you will, when it comes to managing your money effectively. This rule is absolutely essential in personal finance, and understanding it can dramatically change your financial trajectory. It's a simple concept, but its implications are profound. The core idea is this: assets put money in your pocket. They generate income, provide value, and contribute to your overall wealth. Think of them as little workers constantly earning for you. On the other hand, liabilities take it out. They represent expenses, debts, and obligations that drain your resources. They are essentially costs that you incur. An asset is like a money tree, constantly bearing fruit. It grows and pays you dividends, providing a steady stream of income over time. It's an investment that keeps on giving. Conversely, a liability is like a pet you have to feed. It costs you month after month, requiring constant care and attention without generating any direct income. Cars, especially brand new ones. Phones and gadgets, the latest tech, Often these are liabilities. They rapidly lose value and create a never-ending stream of bills. Even your home, surprisingly, can be a liability, especially if it only costs you money in the form of mortgage payments, property taxes, and ongoing maintenance. Assets, on the other hand, work for you, generating income and increasing your net worth. Think of rental properties, stocks that pay dividends, and businesses that generate profit. These all generate income, putting money back into your pocket. The wealthy understand this fundamental difference and prioritize buying assets first. They then let those assets pay for luxuries, ensuring their wealth continues to grow. Unfortunately, most people do the opposite. They buy liabilities with their paycheck, constantly chasing the next shiny object, and as a result, they stay stuck in a cycle of debt and financial insecurity. If you want to change your financial destiny and break free from this cycle, you need to flip the script. Start using your income to buy assets that will generate more income for you, not more stuff that depreciates in value. Remember, every purchase is a choice. Ask yourself, does it make you richer or poorer in the long run? The difference between assets and liabilities is simple, but profoundly life-changing if you embrace it. So focus on building assets, one at a time. And over time, your money will start working tirelessly for you, generating passive income. That's the fundamental principle of how wealth is built and sustained. It all starts with one smart choice at a time, consistently prioritizing assets over liabilities. So, start today and begin building your financial future. Ready to start buying assets and building your financial future? It begins with a fundamental mindset shift, a conscious decision to prioritize your future self. Choose long-term wealth and financial security over short-term pleasure and instant gratification. Start by tracking your spending meticulously for at least a month. You'll likely be surprised and perhaps even shocked to see exactly where your money goes each month. Then create a simple and realistic budget that you can actually stick to. Decide how much you can realistically set aside specifically for acquiring assets. Make investing a priority, allocating funds for it before anything else. Pay yourself first, consistently, and without fail. Wondering what the easiest asset is for beginners to get started with? Consider a low-cost index fund, which offers diversification and simplicity. The beauty is, you can often start with as little as $100. Best of all, you can automate your investments for effortless growth. This strategy is commonly referred to as dollar-cost averaging. It involves investing consistently, making regular deposits, no matter what the market conditions may be. Remember, small, regular investments have the potential to grow substantially over time. This is largely thanks to the power of compound interest. So start early, be consistent in your efforts, and then simply let time do the heavy lifting for you. Remember, you don't need a huge income to begin investing. All it really takes is self-discipline and a healthy dose of patience. Focus on choosing assets that have the potential to grow in value and avoid liabilities that tend to shrink and depreciate over time. If you want financial freedom, stop buying liabilities. Every dollar you earn is a seed. Plant it, and it will grow. Choose to buy assets that generate income and appreciate in value. The path to wealth is simple. Spend less than you earn, invest the rest, and let your assets grow. It takes time and discipline, but the reward is freedom. Start now. The sooner you begin, the greater the results. Your future self is counting on you to make smart choices today. Don't trade long-term prosperity for short-term pleasure. The most important financial decision you'll ever make is what you do with your next paycheck. So, will you buy a liability or invest in your future?